AITA for telling the bride I don't want to wear the bridesmaid dress chosen for me. I 40F was invited to be a bridesmaid for my good friend who I'll call Beth, 32F. We've been friends for almost 8 years after we met at a support group. I happily agreed to be Beth's bridesmaid and assumed I'd be one of many. However, Beth told me her friend just had a baby and her other friend will be having gallbladder surgery at that time. So, it will only be me, her 3 younger sisters, and her Sael. I was okay with this at first until I actually saw them. They look very, very young. They're all between 19 to 28 and they're extremely slim. I look much older than all of them. That made me feel pretty uncomfortable. On top of that, she allowed her sisters to choose the dress because I was not able to go with them to the appointment as it was too early for me. The girls chose this sexy, silky satin dress that looks very, very tight on their bodies. Which on them looks fantastic as they are young with younger bodies, but on me, it will look terrible. I just know it will. I was very nice and told my friend that I'd like to choose a dress that would be more flattering to my body type as I'm older and bigger than her sisters. It'll be the same color and fabric, just something I want. My friend was annoyed and said her sisters chose the dress themselves and already purchased it. It's done. We went back and forth for several hours. I was trying to make her understand my point. I will be the oldest one there, everyone's going to be looking at me and comparing me to her younger, slimmer sisters. I don't want that kind of attention. My friend was irritated and said that her fiancé is also in his 40s and his 5 groomsmen are between 40 to 50 years of age. On top of that, her Sael is actually 48, she just looks good for her age. That made me feel even worse. She goes, everyone is different ages and sizes and I need to let it go. I thought we were making some headway and she was gonna let me choose a different dress until she left a nasty voicemail early this morning. She told me to get the dress or I can't be part of it anymore. I'm adding too much stress to her wedding over stupid insecurities and that her family isn't there to see me or to see what I'm wearing or how I fit into a dress. They are there for her and her husband. So either I show up as a bridesmaid in the dress or I show up as a guest. And if I don't get with the program, she'll have her cousin take my place. I feel she could have said it nicer than she did. She was very nasty towards me. I also feel she's not being sensitive. I decided to remove myself as a bridesmaid since she won't be flexible, but my husband said I was very rude. AITA?